Hey Slay Bags, we're back with another video. Today we're going to talk about packaging. Y'all know I like to jump right into it. So we're going to go and look at my packaging. I use boxes. As you know, Signature Slay Collection is my brand. Obviously from the color, it's kind of obvious what color I use as my color theme. I get these boxes from packlane.com. That's PACKLANE.com. They run, and pricing may vary. I can never talk. Pricing may vary by how many you get. The more you get, the less they are. I actually have a vendor list for sale on my website that's going to include a coupon code for these boxes. You'll get $25 off your first order. The vendor list is going to be $25. It's going to come with a vendor that has lashes, bonnets, satin bags to put your hair in if you want to use that. They have the pillowcase boxes if you want that. So they have a couple of different options as far as packaging, as well as a vendor that has bundles and HD lace. So if you want that, go ahead, head over to my website at signatureslaycollection.com and you'll be able to purchase that. Back to these boxes. This box is a 9x6x3 box. It fits 3 to 4 bundles. You probably can get 5 depending on the length. In the box. If you're shipping wigs, I probably suggest to go a little bigger. I'm going to try a 9x9x3 box next time. If you want to see that, leave a comment below. I'll make sure I do a video on that. So when using Packland boxes, or when using their website, they have a interactive type website, so you can do everything right online. It flips the box around. It's all fancy and stuff. I actually only had this done, my actual logo done by a graphic designer. I did everything else. This is just a regular little font that they have on there, and I just wrote signatureslaycollection.com. And the reason why I know this color, because I asked my graphic designer, what is the number? And that's the Dex number. If you ever notice when you're picking colors, it has a number next to it. If you know your Dex number, you'll be able to match every single thing that you have in packaging. So all the color schemes, no matter who you got it from, match. Now, granted, different places have different names. Like I got this from Walmart. It's actually called Mint. One of my other piece of packaging that I'm going to show you in a minute, they call it Seafoam Green and things of that matter. So the DEX or Dex number is very, very important to keep a consistent color scheme. And now if you have like royal blue, gold, silver, things of that, those things are usually really common, so they're easier to match up. But if you have a different or unique color, it's very, very, and I mean very, very important to know your Dex number. The next thing I'm going to talk about is when you send your design in, they're going to proof it to make sure it's good for printing. And once you approve that, ain't no going back. If you mess something up, if you miss something, if you misspell something, they are not responsible. You're not getting a refund. Like, go ahead, take that L, sis, because they don't play. Because it's a lot of work involved probably to produce boxes for companies. Usually it takes 3 weeks. I feel like after the first order, it doesn't take as long unless it's one of their busy seasons like Christmas or Valentine's Day, when specialty boxes are being made for that season. So these run, so my last order, I ordered 30 boxes and I paid $2.68 per box, and shipping was $22. So granted, you will probably integrate that with your pricing of your hair or whatever product or service you have. Again, the more boxes you buy, the less it is. They do not have a minimum. You can buy one. I don't suggest it because it's like 40 or 50 bucks. So it's not even worth it. So I say start with 10. And then once you see those 10, if they work out, go ahead, order more. Because it takes so long, you do want to order more just so you don't run out. I usually reorder when I'm down about 10 boxes. I keep looking at my notes, so just to make sure I get all the information y'all need. So the next thing I want to talk about is, let's say, back up. I do not ship this box like this. I don't know who knows my brand. So showing this information, or easily they can just Google this real fast, or put the website in real fast and see that it's here. This makes you high risk for theft. if you have your brand showing. If somebody knows what it is, they may be like, ooh, I know what that is. That's some hair. Let me go grab that. Let me go stash that, whatever. So I highly do not suggest to use any type of packaging shipping wise that has your name on it. I actually put that box in this bag for priority shipping, and it goes by weight. If you want to do flat rate shipping, if you have a packaging that can go to flat rate shipping, that's even better. But this is what comes to the mailbox. So nobody knows what's in here or anything like that unless they really just look at how you ship it or whatever, as far as the return address. And you might want to just put your name. That's totally up to you what you put for your return address name. I hate saying so many y'all. I'm sorry. The next thing we're going to talk about, another way to package, is to not have to buy or go through the hassle of getting another bag or anything outside of your box or whatever you're going to use. Is I like how Crayon Case do theirs. It's a plain brown box, and then the packaging or the branding is on the inside of the box. And then they have the tissue paper and everything, so everything is branded. That is another way so you won't have to actually get a USPS bag. They're free, so don't, trip. It's free to get those, but it sometimes can be a hassle to get those, especially depending on like if you have a special shape or size that you need or anything like that. You can go either route with this, and then they just smack the label on here, tape it up real good, and they ship it off like this, opposed to putting it in something else. So that is another option as far as packaging. I didn't say it at least 4 times already in the last couple minutes, so I do apologize. Another thing I use for packaging is for my local customers. When they come and buy hair from the salon, I put it in this bag. I got this bag from Party City. They're $1. And then I get my labels printed from a local printer that I use for a lot of my work. He does my t-shirts, he does my labels and things. He done my business cards, so he's actually printed these. Then another option, if you don't have a local printer like I do, you can use Avery.com. Avery has so many options in shapes and sizes when it comes to labels. You have the option to customize it on their website, and when they send it to you, it'll have everything on it. Or you can see what I'm talking about? You can select the size, have it shipped, and print it yourself. I suggest every business owner that sells anything or anything like that to have a printer. Printers are really cheap now. They're like $30, maybe $40, depending on the features you want. Whether you want it to scan or fax and all that good stuff. But if you want a basic printer, I'm pretty sure you could get one for like $30 from Walmart, and it saves a lot of hassle. Like I print my shipping labels off my printer, whatever, things like this. Like I did a scratch off. So I'm going into this as far as graphic design. I got a scratch off. The sticker under here is actually an Avery sticker, and I printed it out and put it on top, and then I got this scratch off sticker from Amazon. So that's an option as well as far as labels, just to go to Avery.com. I know some people use Vistaprint to make their hang tags for their hair. That's another way to go about it. So it's different options that you can do when it comes to that. The vendor I'm going to provide actually has hang tags, I believe, as well as the hair wrap. So they have like everything you need to start your company, whether it's lashes, hair. They got it. Lashes and hair, bonnets, satin bags, all that. They have it. Another thing that we could talk about, so I have a thank you card that goes into my hair boxes, and it has some hair care tips at the back. And I had a graphic designer make this. I did not tell her I wanted cursive. I didn't tell her anything, but I wanted a thank you card, and I wanted some hair care tips on the back and the information I wanted on it. I think that's the best way to work with a graphic designer because it allows them to have creative control. And a lot of the time, artsy people love to have creative control. They work the best when they have creative control. So I suggest give it a try. If you don't like it, just tell them you don't like it, and then you start giving them some direction, or they kind of give you, some inspiration or what have you. So I like to give them the blank canvas and let them have at it. So this is something else. Graphic designer. So I had a graphic designer design these, and then my print man actually printed them, because I think my business cards, give me a second to think, 500 of these I believe are $35, and then these were a little bit more because they're a little bit bigger. And another place that you can get packaging things from is uline.com. They have the boxes, bags, and things, tape, pencils. I have a video on how uline.com can get you, help you build your business credit, as well as Papermart. Papermart has a lot of nice packaging. If you need peanuts, if you need tissue paper, if you need shopping bags, you know, that's good to know your color. Again, if you want shopping bags, they have all those different things on papermart.com as well to be able to do whatever. Like, packaging can be so creative, but I think you need to keep in mind that a lot of packaging gets thrown in the trash. I hate to say it, but it does sometimes. Now, this bag, somebody might use it as a gift bag. They might rip the sticker off. They might throw it in the trash. You just like have to remember those things. You don't want to spend too much on packaging unless it's going to be something like, you know how sometimes makeup comes in a makeup bag. Then yeah, you want to spend because you want to give quality. They're going to keep that little bag. They're going to put it in their, you know, luggage and all that other stuff. So if it's something that you feel like they can keep, then that's when you want to spend money, because that's like a, you know, something they're going to keep in the house, and it helps you advertise. Somebody coming in the house like, oh, where you get that from? You know, whatever. And I think that's all I have for today, you guys. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please leave them below. Please like and subscribe this video. I think I'm done. I'm looking through my notes, y'all. Yep, I think I got everything. I just want to make sure that I provide you guys with enough information, because I remember when I first started out, I didn't have all this information. I Googled my life away. I, you know, learned by making mistakes. I tell y'all in another video, there's no way to avoid failure. Now, you can, you know, make the road less bumpy by doing some research and having people like me and other YouTubers to give you this information, which is great way to use this platform. So, and again, when shipping, please, 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 I just seen somebody have some issues with shipping. Do not, again, I do not suggest having the post office come pick your packages up, because you don't know what can happen between the time they come to your house and the time they get to the post office to scan it in. They get to a car accident, they can steal all your stuff. Anything can happen between those times. So I do suggest, do not have them come get it. Do not leave your stuff on the table for them to scan. Sit there and scan. I don't care how annoying it is to you or to them. Let them scan everything, because then you know they scanned it, and now they're fully responsible when it comes to insurance. So please, please, please do not leave your items in the responsible hands of civilians or these postal workers. No shade to them, but they steal too. So with that being said, you guys enjoy the rest of your night or day.